All right. Well, welcome everybody. I'm so excited to have you all here today. It is a delight for me to be able to share a little bit about my life with you and my story and a little bit about sleep. I just absolutely love sleep. I think it's one of the most powerful things that we have for healing. And so I personally love it. And I'm very serious about sleep. And today you're going to be able to see why sleep is so important, how you can get better sleep. So this is me and my handsome husband and my three beautiful young ladies that I call my daughters. And they are so happy in this picture. And we're all very, very happy because their mom, me, was diagnosed with cancer in 2010. And I nearly lost my life. It was a really tough season, but I gave my life over to God and I said, teach me how to get well, teach me how to not have to go through this again, and teach me how not to live in fear. And so God showed me all about natural health, and now I spend, or I should say, invest my time teaching it and helping others to see the amazing tools that are available for all of us to take advantage of. And in 2012, I partnered up with doTERRA, and it was kind of crazy because I had no idea who they were. I just knew that somebody had given me a sample of their oils, and that little sample blew me away. And then they gave me another sample, and that sample blew me away. I was like, what is this stuff? And so when I went to one of the meetings that they had, and I remember it was in South San Francisco at the Embassy Suites, and one of the speakers said, "Hey, and you can share doTERRA and earn cash and help people." I was like, wait, what? I am not a doctor and I get to share this and help people with their health. Hallelujah. It was like a dream come true. And I've been doing it ever since. And it really transformed my life, my health, my finances, my marriage, my daughters, my future generation. So as you can tell, I get very excited to share this story. So moving on, we're going to talk a little bit about sleep, but sleep really helps heal the body. And when you think about weight, because a lot of us, I think about weight, and it's not that I want to be like a supermodel. I just want to feel good and fit into my clothes comfortably. I want to have energy. I want to be able to work out. I want to be able to stand in front of people and be confident. And so this really comes into place when it comes to sleep. And what we're going to see is the epigenetic research that doTERRA has done. And what I love about doTERRA is that they're very scientific, but what I did is I minimized the information to things that we could grasp and see and be very confident in knowing that the research is there. But it's not too complicated. For me, it has to be simple, and I'm sure all of us appreciate that. So before I go into our talk, I just wanted to talk about the benefits of sleep. So, sleep is helpful to balance your hormones. And I don't know if anybody's ever been hungry at night, but if you go to sleep too late, the gremlins wake up, which is a hormone called ghrelin, and it stimulates your appetite. And when you're sleep deprived and when you're going to sleep too late, all of a sudden we're hungry again. And we don't make good choices. So it's always good to be mindful of your sleep routine and what time you are going to bed. And also, if everybody could just mute themselves, that would be amazing. If everybody could go to sleep on time, then we wouldn't have this issue with this hormone. And so you also become insulin sensitive. Poor sleep can lead to a decrease in insulin sensitivity, which means your body is less effective at processing glucose. This can increase fat storage and make it hard to lose weight. You can also raise cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone associated with increased appetite and cravings, and particularly for unhealthy foods. So we can see that it is very beneficial for us to go to sleep on time. And we want to make sure that we're mindful and that we're setting up routines. So, oh, let's see, that doesn't work. So I have to use my clicker. There we go. So we always go back to, I love this about doTERRA, and I hope you're falling in love with this wellness triangle. It's all about balance. It's about your nutrition and your digestion, moving and minding your metabolism. And now we're talking about rest and managing stress. And the other two topics, we talked about them in the past 2 weeks. If you are in need of watching the recording, please let me know. I would love to send it out to you. If you're already in my email list, you should have gotten that in your email. So today we're going to talk about resting and managing stress, but we don't want to forget the foundations. This is the foundation. If I had a workshop today with a bunch of ladies and we had so much fun. And a lot of us are not aware that most of our symptoms that we're having are coming from the fact that our cells are dying for nutrition. Just think of yourself as a 100 trillion cells that are starving for nutrients. And lifestyle really, taxes our bodies, and then we're eating, but we're not getting all the nutrients that our bodies need. So I always bring up the VMG plus and the E omega and the PB Restore because this is your foundation. So we're not going to go deep into these because we're going to talk about other great products that are super fun, and I want to share with you my nighttime routine. So hang in there. But the VMG is all your vitamins, your minerals, your greens, and your essential fatty acids and your probiotics right next to it. So this is your powerhouse baseline foundational product. Make sure you stay on that. And then today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the Serenity Sleep Kit, which is a system that has been reformulated. And it was reformulated in 2023, but a lot of people don't know about these products because I always talk about the VMG and all that good stuff. And these wonderful products kind of get left behind, but I use them every day. And I thought, oh my goodness, if we're going to talk about sleep, then we want to bring these mega hitters in and let people know that these are also available. So we're going to be talking about Serenity Essential Oil, which is a fantastic blend of oils to calm and ground you. And someone asked me today, they said, hey, Val, are doTERRA's oils organic? And I wanted to let everybody know they are above organic. So doTERRA's essential oils are certified pure therapeutic grade, which means they are above organic and they've been tested about 54 different times so that we have the right chemistry and no pesticides or chemicals or contaminants that are going to ruin the properties of these wonderful oils. We're also going to talk about the Serenity Valerian Stick, which I love it. I feel like a spoiled princess when I'm using this. And these are all the ingredients. Again, another super calming, delicious little stick that I love sticks, and this is one of my favorites. And then we're also going to talk about the Serenity Restful Complex Soft Gels. So as you can tell, we have an application of topical, aromatic, and we also have this product that you can take internally. So let's dive in and just kind of look at what doTERRA recently did, which is super cool. And I love the research, and I know we have some amazing scientists in the house and people who are very like they read everything. I'm beginning to be like that because I see the value in knowing this stuff and applying it to myself and sharing the benefits with others. So what doTERRA did is they took a control group, and then they started with the aromatic, and then they followed that with the topical application. And then after the topical, they went into the internal so that at the end of the 8 weeks, everybody was using the three products in the ways that I just explained. And what they found was that the groups had a better sleep and it improved the quality of life. So this is all scientific research. If you ever watch anything doTERRA or any other products, they have been tested and tried and tested and tried. And this is the result that they were able to get after those 8 weeks. So if you see the dark graphs, the dark lines are before the sleep system. And then when they added that sleep system, you'll see some things go up and some things go down. but they're all the things that went up, like general health and able to do strenuous activities, are good. And then when things went down, like discomfort in the body, that is, you want that. You don't want discomfort in the body. And then well enough for social activities went up, nervousness went down, happiness went up, peace and calm went up, and then sadness went down. So this is a clinical trial, and I really would love to have the scientists come and explain this to us, but you're gonna have to take my word for it because this is the research. And so another thing that they were able to look into is that daily life got easier. I don't know if you've ever been sleep deprived, but I cannot function. It is awful. I'm like, nope, not today. You can't talk to people. You have a hard time concentrating. But check out after the Serenity sleep system. People were able to concentrate. They were recalling information. They were working on their hobbies again, doing housework. Anybody, please put a 1 in the chat if you love to do housework, because I love housework. It's like I get to sit at my desk and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I got to do this. And I go run and do it. And I get to move my body. So I actually use it as a reason to move. So if you did not put a 1, put a 1 and start liking housework, because it's a method of you to move your body. So always have a positive perspective when you're doing things, and say, all right, I'm going to put that 1 in the chat and I'm going to start liking housework, because then I'll get to move around. Another thing that happened is people started being able to drive long distances and using public transportation, doing paperwork and finances, and just overall working. So I've had so many people that because of their lack of health have lost their ability to work. So this is a way to build back into being able to do the things that you love. So let's take a look at the inflammatory markers. So a lot of people are dealing with inflammation. Once they put people on the doTERRA Serenity sleep system, the C-reactive protein, which is a marker of inflammatory response, look at the numbers. Okay, now put a 2 in the chat if you are a irregular sleeper, or put a 3 if you are a regular sleeper. I want to know who you are, because if you are a regular sleeper, you are going to get even more benefits than those irregular sleepers. If you're a regular sleeper, you're going to be able to do better, but that's okay, because that's why we're here. I want to have this conversation so that if you are irregular, we can help you to become more regular so that you can get more benefits from this education. So we saw that the C-reactive protein cut in half for our regular sleep study participants. But even those who weren't regular sleepers, they still saw a benefit, which is absolutely amazing. You can still get a benefit, which is nice. So this is a recap from when we went to convention when they launched this new system. And let me tell you, if you've never been to the doTERRA Global Convention, you want to sign up, because this is so exciting when they launch the science and they have the scientists explaining this to us. They tested many, many genes that became activated in the human body. And the genes that they tested, there's thousands and thousands of genes, but they wanted to talk about these 3 because these are really important when it comes to sleep. But we're going to talk about a few more things. But the DNMT3B, which is a gene that supports healthy sleep, was enhanced. And that gene is what creates sleep regularity in your body, as it has everything to do with your circadian system. So the other one that improved is the LRP5, which is expression is increased by and supports improved sleep, glucose metabolism, and cell fitness. And again, we tend to look at things, and when they say cell, we're like, oh yeah, cells, whatever. Cells are everything. If you don't mind your cells, then you're not minding your health, because all those tiny little cells compose who you are today. So the body was able to do better with sleep, glucose, and cell fitness. And then last one was the ZMIZ2, which helps with regulating of sleep, immunity, and inflammatory response. That is super powerful. So let's take a look at what happened in convention before they started doing all these tests and they reformulated all of the products. The claims were may support healthy sleep patterns. Now we can say it supports improved sleep quality. It's like saying legs may support you if you're strong, but if you're strong, they will support you. That's the kind of confidence that we have when it comes to these products. So sleep quality, improve glucose metabolism, improve cellular fitness, regulate healthy sleep, immune function, inflammatory response, supports healthy sleep by maintaining circadian rhythms critical to keeping a healthy sleep cycle. That is absolutely, I mean, priceless. So the other thing that we want to be able to look at is that this doTERRA Serenity sleep system and our epigenetics. The doTERRA Serenity sleep system also showed impact on biological age. So according to several body system clocks, unlike chronological age, the number of years you've been alive, so if you're 50, then that's your chronological age. Biological age is modifiable with lifestyle. So while we can't change how old we are, we may be able to modify how quickly we're aging with lifestyle. And that's really important to me because I am all about aging well. I love aging, but aging well. So what is epigenetics? Epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work. Unlike genetic changes, epigenetic changes are reversible and do not change your DNA sequence, but they can change how your body reads a DNA sequence. And when they explained this, it was really cool because um, the piano player is us, and then you have the piano and the keys. And if you never touch those keys, they will never make a sound. But as we exercise, as we rest, as we feed our bodies the right nutrients, as we gather like we're gathering right now, as we spend time with family and friends and we get rid of all the stress, then we're playing keys that activate longevity genes, which are helping us to live longer, feel better, and get rid of all of the toxic stuff that people are dealing with. So that's what epigenetics is. So they looked at 5 epigenetic system clocks, and they looked at blood age markers, brain age markers, immune age markers, inflammatory response age markers, and metabolic age markers. These are all the scientific names, which is really, really wonderful. But I'm so glad that doTERRA knows that we're not scientists and they wrote it out in a way that we can understand. What we want to look at is what was the change made? Like how did this improve the human being? And okay, I got the list here, so don't worry, I'm going to read this. So blood age markers were improved by 388% in regular sleepers, and here is your irregular sleepers. So irregular sleepers were still able to get a benefit, just not as much as people that are regular sleepers. And when I say regular sleepers, what I mean is people like me. I go to sleep every day around 9:30, 10, and I wake up every day around 6:30. So that's a regular sleeper. Some people are like, oh, I don't know, 12 or 1, whatever. That's an irregular sleeper. So now let's look at the Hannum clock, which is the brain age markers. People had a 941.67 change that is positive when it came to the brain age markers. And here is the study on the irregular sleeper. So this is absolutely, I mean, I'm like, give me some more. Give me some more of that. So pheno age, which is immune age markers, it went to lower by 376.32. So this is basically it's going backwards. So it's making you younger in a sense that you are still your age, but your body is reversing some of the damage and becoming stronger. That's what this means right here. The irregular sleepers still saw benefits, which is awesome. And then here we have the inflammatory response H markers. So inflammation markers were improved by 338.1% on the regular sleepers. The irregular sleepers did not see a benefit on this one. And then this is the metabolic H markers. We saw a 547.83 change in improvement. So that is a lot of improvement, and that is a lot of reversing of this, the damage that has happened over time. So what does this mean? It means that people were able to age backwards in blood. So you're still, of course, the same age, right? You're still 40, like this gal. But now, after this is, I think it was the trial was only 6 weeks. So 6 weeks, her age blood markers went backwards about almost 2 years. And when it came to brain age markers, it went to 32.94 instead of 40. Inflammatory response markers. Inflammatory response markers were 37. So younger immune age markers 36.14, and metabolic age markers 35.55. So I take this every day, and it was so funny because when I told my husband, I said, honey, this helps people to rest better and age backwards. He's like, give me some of that. So with these results, I hope you see why our system is so powerful and why you will want to partner up with it and make it part of your daily routine. What I find is that the system helps me to sleep deeper and better, and it calms me, it relaxes me. And I have a little slide here. Okay, so this is a quick overview of how you would be able to use the system. You want to set up a bedtime routine and relax. Start relaxing early. Don't wait till the last minute, and diffuse doTERRA Serenity about 30 minutes before bed, and just say, okay, it's like, it's funny because my family says, Mom, like, really, you're going to get ready for bed already? I'm like, heck yes, I'm going to get ready. You better believe it. This is like my favorite time of the day is when I get to rest and relax and put my oils on. I should have brought my little bag, but I have this little bag that I carry around like a little old lady, and it's see-through. And inside, I have all my face oils. I have my Serenity stick, my Serenity oil, my Serenity capsules, and everything else that I use, my little face massager. Darn, I should have had that ready. But anyways, if you get to see my videos on social media, you'll see a little bit about my nighttime routine when I massage my face, and it totally relaxes me. And then the next thing you want to do is take 1 to 2 doTERRA Serenity soft gels. And I just usually take 1, but when I'm struggling and I have too much in my mind, I take 2 before bed. And then I don't, I don't get on my phone like really close to my face. I don't do any social media. I just relax, and I watch the Waltons with my husband, but I put this screen very, very far away, and I'm relaxing. It's nothing stressful. And then you want to apply the Serenity stick to the wrists, the back of the neck right here, over your, I do my heart. You can also apply it to the bottoms of the feet. I actually put the oil on my feet. I don't do the stick. And then I just make my space very comfortable. Like when the house gets really cold, because I don't use the heater just makes me feel very stuffed up. So we have a fireplace, we put on the fire, watch the Waltons, and I'm just oiling up, and my husband's so sweet. He just sits next to me, and he knows my routine, and he knows don't mess with it. So it works really well. I fall asleep very quickly. And then if I'm dealing with something, or I had caffeine too late and my system's not resting, even if I wake up later on, what I do is I'll get up and I'll take a couple of Serenity soft gels if I'm struggling. And then I don't know what happened after that, because it usually knocks me out. So that is how you would use your Serenity set. And then how do you get started? starting is the easiest thing. What I would do if I were starting, I would make sure I have my foundational wellness bundle. What I love about doTERRA is that they've made everything easier, and they put everything into this bundle right here, and this will change your life. And then if you want to add the Serenity system to your collection, you can just go ahead and add it. And this month we have some incredible specials that I'm going to share in a minute so that you can take advantage. So you usually don't have to buy any oils, because this right here really hits all of the things that you want to hit. But if you want to go deeper into your sleep and create sleep routines, like my sleep routine is priceless to me, because I know how important it is to go deep into sleep. And then what I'm doing when I apply these products is I'm sending a message to my body and my family that it's time to start. I'm going to knock out soon. So you all better just don't ask me for nothing, because I'm not going to do it. So that's the message that I'm sending to my system. And then this month we have amazing promotions. If you have 200 points, you'll be able to get the free wild orange, lemongrass, lime, and eucalyptus. And doTERRA does a free oil every single month. And this month they're doing the lemon essential oil. So you'll be able to get that. And if you want to grab the grapefruit, you can get it 10% off. So those are the promotions. And then whenever somebody has a membership with doTERRA, you are part of the family, and you're going to get all the benefits. And so every month, doTERRA is going to send you one of our top essential oils. So all of the top selling essential oils, you're going to get them every single month for free when you have your foundational wellness products, or you have 125 points and you order by the 15th. Okay. When you get your supplements, you're also going to get this beautiful gift, which is our glass jar with a little shaker inside, and a gift of the peppermint essential oil. And if you're starting new and you get on our rewards program, you'll be able to grab this adorable little box filled with samples. And if you've been a member for a year and you have 30% cash back, which is what we all get, you'll be able to grab this adorable bag. I keep that in my purse, and it has all my vitamins, all of my electrolytes. It has my Advantage, and it has my gum, because I take my gum everywhere. So my doTERRA gum, because I use that to clean my teeth after I eat. So that is what you're going to be able to grab. And don't worry, we're going to be able to answer questions, so you don't have to retain all this information, and everybody's going to get their recording. But before we go into, I promised you this last week, and we're gonna have time for questions. But very, very quickly, what I want to do is I just want to introduce you. doTERRA has a new way for people to get all their products paid for, and it happens just like this. We get together, we bring friends, we are living the wellness lifestyle and sharing. And I just want to go through this because a lot of people are wanting to stay home, or they want something to do to help others. Or a lot of people are losing their jobs with the new digital age. I know AI is replacing a lot of jobs. So this is like a 3-minute presentation. If it's not for you, if you could think of someone that could really benefit because they're fresh out of college, or they are in the mission of helping others, or they want to pay off a car, or they want to pay off a debt that they have, or they really, really want to be self-employed and have an amazing company backing them up. This could be for you or for them. And I'm just going to quickly introduce it because it's brand new, and you can do this in 2 months. They can start making $500, and young people, middle-aged people and older people love this opportunity. So how do you do it? You first and foremost, you fuel your body. Okay, you live the doTERRA wellness lifestyle. You move your body every single day, and then you build a strong, supportive community. Like today, I went to a workshop with a bunch of friends. I taught them about health, and I'm still getting texts. They're like, "Thank you so much." So building community, because when our communities are strong, we're stronger together. And then we're going to do a 14-day challenge, okay, that you fuel your body daily with nutrition, and you move your body, and then you continue to share what you're doing with others. It's all about sharing. and getting out of your comfort zone and just talking to people and making friends, okay? Or inviting the friends that you already have. And then the first step to earning 500, which is very, very easy to do now. They just launched this, so I wanted to share it with all of you. So on month one, you invite 4 people to join you in the wellness challenge with the foundational wellness bundle. So that's the VMG, the E Omega, and the PB Restore. And then once they get their sets in the mail and they're starting with their set and getting healthy, then you begin to earn the 500. That gets you a bonus initially. And then the second month that you are working with your friends, you help them get their friends on board and living the wellness lifestyle and using the products, coming to learn. And then when they get their fours and you help one more, then you get the $500 bonus. So it's very easy because we don't have to talk about essential oils. We don't have to talk about all that. We just talk about the foundational wellness plan and helping them to earn income, because a lot of people, my daughter told me yesterday, she said, Mom, people that are fresh out of college can't find a job. And I'm like, okay, well, there's a solution for that too. No problem. We'll teach them how to do this and help them become, self-employed if they can't find a job. Why not? So this, if you want to step it up a notch and you want to earn 2,000, all you do is help your 3 partners earn their $500 bonus. And when you help them get their $500 bonus, then this creates $2,000 a month for you. It's that simple. It's not complicated. We don't have to, make it hard, because it's not. I'm a very simple person and I believe in simplicity. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to dive deeper into how to do this. April 21st, we're going to do that at 5 p.m. So if you really want to learn, then put it in the chat, put a number 5 in the chat for 500. The 500 club just means you follow the system and hit your bonuses. If you want to be part of the $2,000 club, you help 3 of your friends hit the 500. And it's simple, scalable. It works for everyone. We can do it online. We can do it in person. But as long as we're all on the same mindset of health, helping, and earning the income that we need to continue living our healthy lifestyles and not be stressed about the income that we are generating. So we're going to have a raffle, and I got all your names because everybody that registered, I put your name in the raffle. And you're going to get the replay by tomorrow in your emails. And then here are the upcoming events. So take a picture of that so that you can put it on your calendar and join us. There's one Thursday that we're not going to meet, but that's okay, because we have all these other events coming up, and it's going to be again amazing. And what I want you to do is just consider, like, bringing friends. Who can I bring so that they can experience what I'm experiencing and feel the way I'm feeling and have new hope in what we're doing? So now I'm going to stop the share and the recording, and we can answer questions and we can do the raffle. And I'm going to show you what I'm raffling. Okay, where is my button to stop?